everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's Sensei Pink, and I'm coming back to you guys from my weekly webtoon review, week 29, and I promise you that this is probably the last week you will see me with this makeup on. Now, just a little explanation. I've been going through the episodes one by one. I had my makeup done, I was glammed up, and yeah, I'm just dishing out content to you guys. So I kind of prefer to do it this way, I'm not gonna lie, because I just wait like 3 weeks and then just all do it sort of at once. So hopefully this is the last time you see me looking like this, and maybe I'll do it on a weekly basis next week and then just go from there. But it really depends how I feel. But for the most part, it's just a matter of me having time. So without further ado, let's jump into this, and hopefully by the end of this we'll be having a nice wake or funeral for this makeup look. Alright, so picking up from last episode of Down to Earth, Zeta made that fake ID, gave it to Stace, and Stace basically did the US protocol for issuing guns, and basically just glanced at her license and was like, yeah, you're good. You're all clear. And now I guess okay, hold on. It seems that she's having lunch. It says, these turned out really pretty. Oh, she's talking with Susie. So Stace scanned these and sent them to the agents. Yes, he said they should respond before we leave today. I'm so anxious. You shouldn't be, not with photos like these. Guess you can't help it, huh? I will be nervous even if I get the position. If you remain shy, modeling might not work out for you. Are you sure you can do this? Yes, I will figure it out. I want this job. I want to feel more like I belong here. However, I am nervous for what the job entails. A lot of Earthlings will see me. I hope they do not think I look strange. Oh please, that'll be the least of your worries. You got this, Zeta. I like how Susie's very encouraging with her. I definitely do like that. I need a friend like that. I need friends in general, but, you know. Thank you, Susie. You are a good friend. You know, it's just hard to find good friends these days that are weebs like anime and like webtoons and just are weird like you know? Hello? Oh, hello. Have we met before? I've seen you at Walmart a long time ago. We haven't properly met, though. It's nice to meet you. My name is Anita. Anita, that is a pretty name. It's a fairly common name. My name is Zeta. Zeta? Now that's a beautiful name. Thank you. Do you shop here often? Well, I don't get out much, but lately I've been coming here a lot. Yes. Hell yeah. Are you and Cade still together? Huh? Miss Zeta. Oh, Stace. Oh, she runs away. Have you heard back from the agents? Yes. The agents absolutely loved your work. Wait, really? Yup, they said she looks like Spenders. Whoa. Oh stars. Oh suns. I am so nervous, as are most new recruits. We already have a photo shoot booked for you as well. You will meet me at the studio on Tuesday at 10:30 in the morning. Oh, yes, alright. Here's your appointment details and studio address. Thank you. See you then, Miss Zeta. Yes. See you then. Okay. I got a job! She's so excited. Yeah, not shocked. I am proud of you. Great work. I'm so excited but nervous at the same time. That's normal. You'll get the hang of it. You do need to remember to keep your eyes under control. It is hard to control. Gasp. I want to express my joy with Cade. Then text or call him, you goober. Don't mind that. That sounds not... That does not... Oh, wait. Hold on. That does not sound very fun. May we please drive out to him real fast? Now? It's way too late. He's probably asleep. Not only that, but I'm exhausted. Plus, it might be too soon for that. He needs time to himself, remember? Alright, so she's on the phone. Yeah, not tired yet. Might order pizza. Haven't had dinner. Right. Snoring. Shuck. Ooh, Zeta's flying off. She gotta know that she can't do that. She can't be sneaking out like that. Click clack. Knock knock. Finally. I'm starving. Aw, it's Zeta. Aw. Hi, Cade. Oh, you can tell she's really excited to see him. Her eyes are glowing. I hope I feel like he's gonna give her a hug. I feel like he's gonna give her a hug next episode. Okay. Yep. That's the end of that. So, no, I don't want to see that. Nothing against the webtoon. I just, I definitely feel like he's gonna give her the biggest I miss you hug. And he's also he might scold her, honestly, because he's gonna be like, how'd you get here, Zeta? And she might say, like, I snuck out the window and I flew, and he might just like fly off the handle and just be mad at her. Not fly off the handle and just be like super duper angry, but definitely like not make the time that she came there enjoyable, because he's more concerned about her losing her secret, you know what I mean? So we'll wait till next week. Alright, picking up from last week when Lucia basically was like, Kiersey, it's time to go home. Like, she was like, Lucia, what time is it? She walked in, she didn't even, no small talk, no nothing. She was like, it's time to go home. And apparently they going home right now. Look, they got the carriage and everything. So, hold up is there. Lucia's talking with Works. And, I forget his name. What? How is it that I'm forgetting this guy, the big guy's name? We'll see. I'll figure it out as we go down. We'll be back soon. My father will be far more comfortable traveling if I am there with him. I will do my best to make a good impression. You have met before, haven't you? Only a handful of times when my father was alive, and we have spoken through a few letters when planning for your initial arrival to the castle. But I suppose this is the first time I thought about meeting him as his future son-in-law. Don't you worry. I'm sure that he will love you as much as I do. Oh, he's all sparkling. He's like, you love me? Oh, what was that, Lucia? We are ready to leave. Oh, well, I must be going. We'll be back in a few days at most. I had a servant pack a few of the books you were interested in to keep you busy. Thank you. Lucia, we need to leave this instant. I just made the largest fool of myself. What happened? I just told Raymond that I love him. Yeah, that's not that big of a deal, Kiersey. What? How is that foolish? Did you not mean it? Of course I meant it. But it was in no way romantic. It just slipped out. When someone confesses their love, it is supposed to be a pivotal moment that shakes the earth And the heaven, one that leaves you weak in the knees and swooning. I like how they're both looking at her and she's just sparkling in her eyes. I think you may have been reading too many romance stories, Kiersey. It doesn't have to be like that for it to still have meaning. God, you don't have a romantic bone in your body, Lucia. Just get me out of here. I like Kiersey, but sometimes she can be a little bit bratty. Not bratty in a way. She's just, she doesn't pay that great of attention. Like, you know what I mean? A little bit self-centered. He's looking like he's sweating. Earlier that day. Come in. All ready to go, Lady Lucia? I'm told I have you to thank for my bride rushing back home all of a sudden. You will have her back soon enough, Your Majesty. Having her father here will lessen her anxieties considerably. We had hoped that he would be well enough to travel on his own, but it is much better that we fetch him ourselves. I can hardly fault either of you for wanting Lord Goldborn here. Someone needs to walk Kiersey down the aisle after all. So what is it that I can do for you? You knew that I was going down to the dungeons to see Quinn. Quinn? Oh, you mean the fairy? Yes, I've known about that ever since your first visit. Were you having someone spy on me? Not at all. You were spotted by the guards. No idea how you got down there exactly, but considering your station and the fact that all you seem to be doing was talking to it, they simply reported the fact to me, and I told them to leave you be. Why? Perhaps I hoped you would come to me eventually, or perhaps to avoid the drama of confronting you about it. I did not want to upset Kiersey. So, have you decided to tell me why you were visiting an enemy down in the dungeon? Curiosity, I suppose, and compassion, which seems to be in rare supply down there. If you know that I have been visiting, then you know your uncle has as well. Yes. So, you know what he has been doing to them. My uncle's actions are often disturbing. I do not condone his methods. You do not condone them, but you still allow it to happen. Have you even gone to see them, to talk to them yourself, or did you simply forget about them after you sent them down there? What is Quinn guilty of exactly, Your Majesty? Trespassing and what? Being a fairy? We are at war, Lucia. Are we? He looks shaken a little bit. Your uncle takes pleasure in your inaction. He thinks he has power over you because of it. Do you have a point to this, Lady Lucia, or did you merely mean to insult me before you left? I came to ask you for something. You have an interesting way of buttering me up for a favor. Everything I said has everything to do with why I'm asking you this. Please bar your uncle from the dungeons. Stop him from torturing Quinn. In all honesty, Your Majesty, it sickens me that I would even need to ask. It is a fairy spy, Lady Lucia. What do you suggest as an alternative for information? Their name is Quinn, and do I really need to list off better alternatives to what your uncle is doing? Please. Very well, you have my word that no harm will come to Quinn. Thank you, Your Majesty. Lady Lucia, for your own sake, be careful with whom you choose to associate yourself with. I could say the same to you, Your Majesty. Ooh, burn. Alright, so she's leaving. Oh, Modus. That's his name. Lazuli will be staying behind to keep an eye on Rickon. It isn't as if I could get her to leave Quinn anyways. I want to believe Raymond will keep his word, but there is the chance that Rickon will ignore him. Lord Goldburn is long overdue to join us at the castle. But more than that, I need to know how he found me that night. Oh, my father. I need answers. Okay. Honestly, I kind of like how in this episode we see Kirsty basically becoming a tough girl. You know, I could really appreciate that. I definitely think that this is probably a little bit of an underrated chapter in, I guess you could say, her evolution, because this is the episode where basically I feel like she's just like taking action and doing things her way and just not even thinking after, but definitely stepping into her own as probably like a very leader as well. So I definitely think that this is probably a pretty important episode to see her being so proactive in trying to, number one, save Quinn, find out about herself, and also tell the king off. You know, because at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure that when this series ends, we're going to have Lucia as the head of the fairies, since she is a monarch, and of course her and Raymond are going to have to get along, and I think it'll be awesome. It'll kind of be like what's the story, Maleficent, you know, seeing just two kingdoms come together and live in harmony. Alright, so let's move on to the next webtoon. Picking up from Oliver finding Sarah on the balcony. He knows that, you know, obviously she wants to come out and talk about something because she only goes to the balcony whenever she has some problems going on that she has to think over. So he took a seat and he's ready to listen at this point. Hold on. So he says, something must have come up for you to come out here, right? So you want to talk about it? Okay, the Kiss Bet, episode 121. Well, that's unlike him, suddenly asking me about my problems like that. Well, you know, the usual. Boys. Yep. Boy worries, haha. I guess I've become quite predictable at this point. Yeah, you always have been. So, is it Joe then? What happened? Oh no, Joe's perfectly wonderful. He's amazing and super caring, like always. He's really such a great guy. Can't really complain about anything. Truly, he's just perfect. Perfect? Yep. So then, what is it then? Patrick? Oh no, Patrick's fine, we're cool. He likes some other girl now, apparently, so we're good. But anyways, enough about me. How are you doing? You're out here too. Let me put this down for a second. I know you also come out here to think and stuff. Oh yeah, I'm cool. Okay, so it's not Joe or Patrick or math. Immediately back to the main topic. Then why are you calling it boy worries unless there's some other boy or... Ooh, you want to know if it's about him. Oh, no other boys. Not really, I mean, not really? He's like, just say my name, Sarah. I mean, I guess. It is Joe. Well, not Joe. I think it's just me, probably. I've just been feeling scared and nervous and insecure to start a new relationship. I kind of keep questioning the same things over and over. What are you insecure about? Joe clearly likes you a lot. He's always talking about you. Really? He talks about me to you? What does he say? Yeah, well, involuntarily. And I try to block it out because it's kind of annoying. He never stops asking me about you. I was gonna say, that's probably a little text box error. Sarah Lynn this and Sarah Lynn that. Geez, if it's that annoying, just leave the room. He follows me around all over the house. Aw, that's really sweet of him. Of course he would do that. For some reason, even though he's always been doing so many things for me, I still feel like something is off. I can't quite explain it. Yeah, it's the fact that he likes your cousin, Sarah. Well then, if you don't feel the same way, I suggest you let him know now. Instead of delaying it and making a big mess. I know Joe wouldn't take the news well, but it's better if you do it before you get into a serious relationship. Hey, who said anything about that? Of course I like Joe. I've been fighting to be with him for 3 whole seasons now. Alright, Ingrid. He's been my crush for the longest time, and now he finally noticed me. Shouldn't you say something more like, don't worry, it's your first relationship. It's normal to be confused about your feelings. Well, Sarah Lynn, I've never been in a relationship with anyone before, and I've seen my mother go through quite a few. It's easy to spot who's not going to last with her when she starts the relationship feeling insecure like this. By the sounds of it, your insecurities might go way deeper than you realize. Okay, Mr. Expert in relationships. All of a sudden, I'm trying to work things out. Relationships are not supposed to be this easy. Are not supposed to be easy, I mean. I already know that. That's why I keep telling you to stop dating in high school. I'm not going to do that, alright? I like Joe and I'm going to try and work it out. Fine. As long as you stop with the games early enough, as soon as you realize he's not the one. Alright. Are you trying to say that you're the one, Oliver? Joe's already been through enough for you to end up breaking his heart in the end. Why are you being like this? Why do you keep saying that you don't think Joe and I will work out? Because he's my brother and I worry about him. I know he is. But why do you keep saying that? If you don't want me to date Joe, just say that instead. I'm not trying to play games with him. I really like him. He turns. Aww. He's getting his little feelings hurt low-key. And I will try my best to work things out. And you're not going to stop me just because you're projecting your stupid insecurities onto me. Fine. Do whatever you want. I'm leaving. I'll text you later about your stupid song. Fine. Whatever. Aww. Oh no, Oliver. He sits back down. What is with him all of a sudden? He likes you, that's what it is. What's with me all of a sudden? Even he knows that he's off. Okay. So, obviously these are lovebirds in paradise who just don't know about each other's feelings and don't even know about their own feelings. That's all I can really say about this. I definitely think that Oliver, I don't want to say that Oliver knows that Sarah isn't right for Joe, but he knows that Sarah isn't right for Joe because he kind of knows that Sarah was like a second option and Vicky was Joe's first, and seeing as this whole situation is transpiring, he kind of knows that Joe, being a good guy, is not going to just break it off with Sarah. Like, he's going to keep trying to make things work and vice versa, and they're both going to end up kind of miserable in the end, when we all know that Joe is meant to be with Vicky. And Oliver is insinuating that, if Joe's meant to be with Vicky, he's meant to be with my girl, Sarah Lynn. Let's move on. So picking up from last week, Persephone entered this dream world or whatever, and she's going to try and wake up Hades. So Persephone's ladder. The last episode, Amorphous or whatever her name is, she mentioned to not get distracted by the interloper. So let's see what's going to happen, because obviously we have Persephone. It's called Persephone's ladder, so she's gonna be climbing down or climbing up, whatever it is. Wait, what was I doing? You were saving Hades. Where was I going? Core, there you are. Okay. How many times do I have to tell... Hold on. How many times do I have to tell you not to wander off, especially without security? What is Leto doing here? That's weird. Yes, sorry, Leto. I wish you'd call me Mother. Mother? Baby, no. That makeup artist did a piss poor job with your eyes. You can see her. You can see her. She's like, let me see. Is there any other? Just trying to get her out this dream. I feel dizzy. Do you think you're going to faint again? Here, drink this. There are my two special ladies. Oh boy, this asshat. The sound tech will be here in 5 to get you mic'd up. Sound tech? Oh god, is she going to be like this today? She looks annoyed. Do you think you're going to mess up the performance today? Can I have a word with you? Excuse us. Alright, yeah, teach your son some fucking manners. You're taking too much from her. She'll be fine, she just needs a long nap. Over that person in the background. Obviously she doesn't like this dream. She looks exhausted. You're a king now. You don't need to keep doing this to her. This doesn't feel right. She needs time to replenish or she'll vanish completely. Have I been here this whole time? At this point, she's not really good for much else. Was I looking for something or someone? Core. Come on, Space Case, it's time to get going. I still need to get ready. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the look. It's just, I don't know, it just reminds me of like Hera and Zeus, but obviously Zeus isn't a great husband and we kind of hate Apollo. What's that? What? It's a shooting star, okay. Probably Amorphous trying to get her attention again. Those happen all the time. Hurry up. I don't think that's a shooting star. Hello, Olympus. Yep, there she is. To celebrate this year's coronation anniversary, in honor of my place as king. Yep, you see, whenever this thing appears, Rachel's like, it's like I hear like a sound that's just going off. Like a weird musical note that just sounds very ominous or something. As a treat, I'm going to let you catch a glimpse of somebody very special. Her Majesty, Kor, Queen of the Gods and Heavens. Isn't she lovely? We thought we would tell the story of how we met and fell in love. Calm down, asshat. It was the night of the Panthea. Whatever that is, the night of the party. Previously hosted by the villainous Zeus. For a welcome change, I managed to get the night off my various labors to attend. So he's kind of like taking Hades' spot in her memories. And there I saw her, Kor, goddess of spring. Yeah, he's all dressed like how Hades would be dressed. We talked and danced all evening. And after that night, we were completely inseparable. She sees that shooting star, if you know what I mean. She was even a member of the goddess of eternal maidenhood. But she left to be with me. Kor will now tell everyone how we defeated Zeus side by side. With the power of love. I know that's not a shooting star. Beloved, it's a diamond. Okay. Hades. Of course he's gonna get mad, whether it's a dream or not. That man hates him. I need to find Hades. Okay, he tries to grab her. Stop! It looks like he's like fading. Alright, so she gets away. They're gone. Just like that. So he was the interloper. Good. Hey, wait. Is that him? But who is that with him? Yeah, who is it with him? Probably like Hera at this point. I don't know. It's either gotta be her or Hera. One or the other. Maybe I just took too long. Kinda reminds me of Hera's hat, like in that one episode when she went to go see her Hephaestus. Maybe I just took too long. What can I get for you today, Your Majesty? Maybe he found someone after all. Oh, yep, that's her. I'm going to sit down. I'll just have my usual. Oh, please don't. This is so cute. She has a baby. And they have another little one. You can order one treat. Got it? Okay, Mama. His dream is me. His dream is us. I'll have a very, very large chai latte with extra syrup and a double espresso. I want a triple espresso. Just make her a baby chino. Peep peep. It's on me. She's a little young for a credit card, don't you think? It's just a bit of fun. Can I hold the baby, please? Why don't you come sit next to me first? He looks so happy. I hate myself for doing this. Aww. But it's gotta be done. She's waking him up from his ideal life. I need you to wake up. Because I love you. So everything seems to be disappearing. Young Hades, Persephone. I thought that was like a figure in the background. Right. Oh, so I think she got him. She wakes up. Hades? Crap, the door's opening. That's him right there. So, what's... Okay. Alright, guys. So, number one, aside from that dream that Persephone was having, going back, Olympus said that there was going to be an interloper. And that interloper obviously was Apollo. So, just from the dream, you can definitely tell that for Apollo, his thing with Persephone, and even in past episodes, like when he was like, you can be an Olympian if you date me, and all this other stuff, basically like downplayed her. You can tell that he uses her more as a trophy. He looks at her like a trophy compared to Hades. Hades thinks of her as not only being beautiful but as strong, and all of those other wonderful qualities that she actually has, compared to Apollo, where he just sort of looks at her like a pretty thing next to him, and that has maybe, she's a fertility goddess, and that's it. So you can honestly tell that even in the dream. But next up, I would have to say, I thought that she just woke up Hades, but we don't know why he's not waking up and what the heck is happening. Now that I'm looking at this looks to be like it's cracking, and I think this is supposed to be the gate of TARDIS where Kronos is actually. So that man needs to wake the hell up, because I'm pretty sure Zeus and Olympus are not coming out that gate. It's definitely got to be Kronos, and I'm calling it right now. Right? Yep, I'm calling it. Hades got to wake up. All right, so let's move along. Last episode, basically that the hoe tried to poison Cairo, and pulled one of those yeet situations and yeeted her off her man, and basically saved him. And right before she confronted the governor, basically Cairo was like, no, don't do it yet, I need him. So they're pretending to argue now. And now I guess this is later on in the day. Seems like they're setting up. Alright. So, well. Look who finally decided to show up. You're late, Governor. The Phantasm doesn't wait for anyone. Apologies. I was caught up with something else. Please, let's get this over with quickly. Alright, they hide out in the background earlier. Open. What in the heavens? This is... He's my husband. Please, Hina, we need your help. Here, it's no fancy tea, but this medicine should clear the toxins from his blood. Ugh, so bitter. Heavens, Cairo, this is urgent. Drink it before I make you. Thank you for helping us, Miss Hina. There's no one else I could have trusted here. Well, it's not every day the dragons show up at my doorstep. I can't believe the governor has been working with those snakes all along. It's worse than that. While his own people were well, I'm just gonna say, we're starving. All of the aid we sent was directly sold to the Vipers. I can't believe we've been so blind. Relax, Princess. As dire as things may seem, there is one thing we know that neither the Vipers nor the governor are aware of. Tonight, 5 caravans of grain will arrive at the southern village gate to be traded with the Vipers. And if I overheard things correctly, the Phantasm will also be amongst them. The Phantasm, you mean? The leader of the Jade Vipers. He's the one who sent those men to the palace to kill me. Before Fade died, she told me he was thought to possess unnatural abilities. More importantly, he has a poison capable of impairing dragons. After all he's done, this might be our only chance to catch him. I'm going after the Vipers. Clove, you can't do this alone. And just where do you think you're going in this state, young man? Ow. It'll take some time before those toxins leave your system. Listen to your wife. She can handle herself. She gives him a little kissy. If there's anyone that poison won't work on, it's me. Don't worry. I have a plan. 6 hours later. There they are, Captain, and just where Cairo said they'll be. Wait, look. A jade mask. Phantasm, it has to be him. Quiet down, we can't let anyone know we're here. As soon as Kaharis gives the signal, we'll strike. I assure you, sir, this is the finest quality grain. 5 carts as promised. Next time, don't be late, old man. It was a pleasure doing business with you as usual. Calm down. Stop it, you stupid beast. What's the matter with you? Snort. Okay, here's our girl. She coming. She wrecking shit. What the? It's a dragon. Is this business the reason you were late? You set us up? I swear I don't know anything. Charge! Crimson soldiers, it's an ambush. We need to get out of here. How interesting. No, please, tosses him. They're scattering into the forest. We have to split up and follow them, or we're going to lose them in this fog. No, we won't. Captain, come with me. We can keep up with them if we're above the tree line. No, wait. You know I get hyped. He's right. Noreen. She's right. Noreen, it's the only way. Keep an eye on the cars heading to the west. I'll follow the governor. And be careful. Wait. Perhaps a kiss may calm your nerves. Aw. Quickly, get to the bridge. Faster, don't let them catch up. Come on, just a bit closer. And it looks like we lost him. What the? Not quite. She smacks him off. Damn wetch. And what do we have here? Let's see what that blue blood of yours really looks like. Yeah, he's screaming because he's dying. Cairo, how in the world? Let's just say Hina's tea works better than you would think. Help! The governor. Save me, please! Damn it, hold still, old man. We're almost on the other side. What the? What is he doing? We're almost across. Wait for us. The bridge, he can't be. Let's see how much he'll sacrifice just to catch me. No? Alright, then, that's it. Okay, I mean, Cairo can fly, so I'm not too worried about them surviving that. I'm more concerned with the governor. Not because I even want him to survive or care for his safety. I want him to answer for his crimes. So, I don't want him to fall into the ditch or whatever it is and, him die or go missing or whatever. And, then they're unable to make him pay. Second, that was so cute with, Noreen and Kaharis. Again, I'm praying that he's able to be with her in the end. And, next, I definitely think that Clove needs to calm down. And I'll tell you why. Clove needs to calm down because she is the first one to jump in these type of situations, and everyone's watching her. And the fact of the matter is that Clove cannot shift. So when they see her jumping into action and then getting caught or in a situation where she might need help and she just doesn't shift, people are going to take note of that, and they're going to say, wow, she always has to be saved. Why doesn't she just shift? Because that just doesn't make sense. So I'm pretty sure that because of this interaction, number one, I'm pretty sure, at least I feel like, the leader of the Jade Vipers, he's going to get away. But he's not going to get away with just by getting away. He's going to find something valuable out, which is the fact that he's going to suspect that Clove cannot shift. And especially seeing them close up in action and you only see one dragon, you would think that the second one is going to shift, and she never does, especially even when her life is in grave danger. So after recording so much, I'm pretty sure this is week 3 or 4 where I literally have on this same makeup and everything that I was just rocking. So we're gonna finally say goodbye. I am so tired, and please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure that you like this video and you subscribe to my channel. Let's get active in the chat. And again, subscribe so that you can see more of me, Sensei Pink. I'll see you guys next week. And I will look different, I promise.